Good morning. I'm Mrs. Parent from Beardsley Library, and today's story time we read a book about wild things. I don't have the book here, but you can certainly see the pictures of the wild things that we read about today. So we're going to make our own wild thing. We're going to make either just a paper monster to put on our wall or just to have in our house, or we're going to make a paper bag wild thing mask. I'll show you what this looks like in a minute. I did this one already just to give you an example and based it on the wild things in the book. But today we're going to make one just on a piece of 8.5 by 11 brown construction paper. So let's get started. These are the things that you're going to need. Okay, here's my 8.5 by 11 piece of construction paper. I've got a marker for his mouth. You could choose any color that you want. There's a brown marker, your glue stick, scissors, and a pencil. So we need scraps of white. I'm going to have yellow because they had those yellow eyes in the book. And a couple for brown because I want some little hair sticking up, and brown because I want to make ears. So this is going to be a different monster than the one I showed you on the paper bag. So let's get started. I'll move everything away. All right, so here's our paper. And the first thing that I want to do is I guess I will cut out his eyes. So we got yellow eyes, and you can cut out any shape of yellow eyes that you want. I'm going to make these kind of an oval and then glue them on. Let's see, yeah, because you do whatever that you want for his eyes, and I'm just going to do these shaped like this. And then we'll just use a black marker for the inside of these eyes. So here we got the glue on. Monsters are fun to make because you can make them any way you want. So then I will draw the circle on for the eye and color it in. This marker looks like it's starting to be used up. That's all right. Our monster can have funny eyes, huh? And another circle over here. And I can also fix it a little later with a little bit darker, but just to show you. Okay, so he's got his eyes, and he needs a nose to breathe. So let's see. What do I want to use? I guess I'll just use this. No, this is what I'm going to use for his hair. So why don't I just start with some hair too? So I folded a piece of paper in half, and we'll just cut some strips for hair. And our guy's going to have horns too, so we're going to cut, this is what we're going to use along the top. He's got horns too, so I'm just going to cut another piece of paper that I folded in half. See our piece of paper folded in half so you can make two horns the same size. So I start at the bottom, make it curvy all the way up. And if you need to, you can certainly draw this out or have someone with you draw it out while you cut it. It certainly doesn't have to be perfect. You can make any kind of horns that you want if you want to put horns on your monster. So here would be his horns that I will put on. And he's going to need a nose. I want to put a white nose on. So let me just cut, this is just another piece of cardstock or construction paper. And I'm going to make a funny looking nose to put on. You can make whatever you want. This is a great way to use your imagination. There, that is funny. So I'm going to put this nose on like this. I'm getting all my other pieces together. So if all I have to do up here is just put a lot of glue. Put a lot of glue so that I could put all these little pieces of hair that or fur that I wanted to put on the top. And you can make them any length you want, have them stick out in different angles. These are just examples. You use your imagination. I think I'll make a couple skinnier ones too. Boy, he needs a comb to comb his hair, doesn't he? And my little guy's gonna have 2 ears too. I'm kind of looking at this little monster there. So again, I got a piece of construction paper that's been folded in half. And if you want to draw it on first, that's a good idea, the shape that you want. Or you can just cut it out. So here we go. I'm going to cut them out like this. Move these out of the way. So these will go like right below his horns. So I'll go glue them here and like this. Oh my gosh, he's looking great. And I might just even make a nice little curved edge on this horn. So we get our glue stick again. And we will glue on the ear. So it sticks, I like mine sticking straight out. And then glue on his one white horn. And glue on this ear. Again, I'm going to just make it a little bit curved at the bottom. Any which way you want is fine. That's what's fun about imagination. There we go. Here's this other horn. So what do we do after we glue things down? We want to just pat them to make sure they stay on. Okay. I'm going to give him a little bit of nostrils on his nose. So you can make any kind of circle here you want. I'm just going to make mine kind of a little bit sideways. Oh, look at him. All right, how about a mouth? And some terrible teeth. So here is just a piece of paper that I folded up so that I could cut some teeth out of it. So I'm just going to cut triangles, one of our favorite things to cut. So I'm going to cut triangles this way. There we go. So here, let's see if I got enough teeth for my terrible jaws and terrible claws. This one's still attached. There we go. And I think I'll cut some more on this side. Another triangle of teeth. There we go. He may have terrible claws and terrible teeth and horns and yellow eyes, but I think mine's gonna have a nice green smile. Look at that green smile. Okay, so then we're gonna take our teeth and glue them on. One. We'll see how many I can fit here. Got 2. Almost done with our monster. So while I'm gluing these on, let me tell you something. Today, being Wednesday, is the first day of our 4-H group that is coming this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Hopefully it's not going to rain or thunder out, so we'll find out more as the day goes on, but we are doing STEM projects today. So they're going to be here to help out with doing a project and a craft and help you learn a little bit more about agriculture or the environment. And that will be held out in the parking lot. So we will be able to keep our social distance. Look at our monster here. Whoa, isn't he great? This is our monster that we made today to go along with our story. And then I will show you the one that I did out of paper bags. So if you just got a paper bag and put it on your head and then have someone figure out where your eyes are and make circles to cut out for your eyes. And for this one, I tried paint. I put paint, yellow paint for the eyes and orange paint for the nose, a marker again for the mouth, and then to cut out all these brown hair and horns for this guy too. But let me put it on and you can see what I look like with this on. I don't know if I'll scare you or not. Let's see. Hello there. Hi, everybody. Here's Mrs. Parent with a vicious monster mask. These would be fun to make for Halloween even, or any kind of party. So, for this one, yes, I did use paint. But you could also just use markers to color the eyes and the nose if you didn't have yellow paint or orange paint or whatever color paint you want to use. So here we are with our scary mask and our scary picture of a monster. I hope you enjoyed this craft this morning, and you could listen to the book too that I already recorded, and I'll put that on Facebook also. And I hope to see you maybe this afternoon at 4-H or next week at Story Time. You take care. Bye-bye.